Hello. Hi all. This is Martin from seekedge, and welcome to the channel for learning about investing and trading. So this is the pre-market analysis show, and let's straight away get into the analysis. I've structured it in such a way as to finish it and make it as short as possible. So today is June 8th, Tuesday, 2021, and let's see what happened in the market yesterday. Yesterday, Nifty had a very small real body, but a green candle. So if you look back at the charts, you can see that this is the Nifty index charts on a daily time frame. You can see that it's a small body. It's a small body, but it's a green. So it's a spinning top kind of candle, which shows indecisiveness once again. So you can see that there is all these candles that you have seen. So look at this candle which broke out. It's a green, long green candle. It's bullish. But look at these candles, although it has done retracement, all these candles are all kind of spinning tops, like small real body candles. So what does a small real body candles indicate? And you can see that yesterday was the smallest, one of the smallest in the last 5 days, you can see, right? What does that wicks indicate? The wicks of these candles indicate clearly that there is equal amount of buying and selling that's happening from the retailers, for the market participants. So the wick down is almost equal to the wick that's coming from. So the bearish pressure and the bullish pressure is so there is a big fight among these two participants that's happening is the indication. That's exactly what happened yesterday. What else can we see from the yesterday's analysis? Let's look at BANKNIFTY and see what was happening there. So BANKNIFTY, look at BANKNIFTY. So BANKNIFTY is it's almost a dodgy candle. It's very small, real body, and more than a dodgy. You can see that the yesterday's candle is an inside bar, It's fully engulfed by the big red bearish candle. So there is indecision in the market. The market does not know whether it has to move up. So inside bar normally says there is going to be a consolidation. There is not going to be probably no up movement immediate, neither is there going to be a down movement. So that is indecisiveness that is seen clearly with the dodgy small real body candle on the BANKNIFTY. What else can we see there? So that small body, as I said, it's a possible consolidation that may be there. So what else yesterday? Yesterday Nifty made another all-time high. Right? You can see that it's higher high, right? So it's trending and moving up, right? If you look at the 15 minutes charts, it is very evident what was happening, right? Look at the charts. Where did yesterday's chart? It started with a gap up, then did a dip, and then it was trending. It was all trending. So did a gap up and then it was trending higher high. So it's trending. So that is what exactly was happening on the Nifty side. And was that the same that was happening on BANKNIFTY on the 15 minutes chart yesterday? No, that is not what was happening in BANKNIFTY. You can see that it gapped up yesterday and then it was consolidating. It is consolidating in a range clearly. That's what what you saw in BANKNIFTY. So that's the critical difference that you have to understand between these two. Nifty hit an all-time high and was trending. Right? There was a gap up retracement and the trending up in the 15 minute if you see. But Here there was a gap up, retracement, and then a consolidation. No? So it was moving sideways. What else? Yeah. So now that we have seen what exactly happened there, what is it? What is the momentum? Momentum is the key indication of whether the market is going to know how the price action is exactly going to happen. So look at the momentum indicator for Nifty 50. What is happening? Momentum, it's bullish. It's intact. No problem with the momentum, right? No, is there a problem with the momentum of Bank Nifty? There is absolutely no problem. So in fact, it's really the momentum is better. Since we can see that inside bar candle formation has taken a dip and then bounced, although it's an inside bar. So the momentum is much better than Nifty, you can say, because it took a dip and then bounced. And it took a dip at this bullish support zone and then bounced, right? So which is really good. Taking a dip at the support zone near that and then taking a bounce is good. And Bank Nifty, it's clearly momentum is good. What about the trend? The trend is what is happening with the trend? The trend is also so if momentum is slipped into sideways while momentum took support and bounced, right? So this is this is actually a trend. So momentum, if you see, you can see that yesterday it took it is it's not actually sideways. You can see that it is yesterday it took a sideways the other day, previous day, and then previous day. So yesterday it was rising, it was trending up, right? So actually even Nifty was where the momentum was not fully up moving, but so both momentums are intact and good and fine, right? And Bank Nifty momentum, if you can see, it is flat, and then it is still in the bullish zones, but not rising up, not rising up. Strength of the trend. So this is a trend indicator ADX. The strength of the trend is intact, but slightly sideways in the last few days, and it is in the bullish zones, DMI of ADX, but it is slightly not rising. But Bank Nifty. Nifty, the trend. How about Nifty's trend? It's bullish and rising up. You see that it has reached 34 levels. It's fully bullish. The trend is clearly trending. It's clearly trending. Bank Nifty trend is good, fine, but it's not rising. Swing is kind of flat, and although it is bullish, the bullish trend is not rising as it is. That's a clear difference in the trend of Bank Nifty. Right? Now, apart from the trend, what do we have? Momentum in the trend and support and resistance levels are clear. Nifty has got, now where are the Nifty resistance levels? Right? The first resistance will be the all-time high. The first resistance will be the all-time high for Nifty. Right? Nifty had hit the all-time high, and Nifty has not yet hit the all-time high. It's very close to the previous swing high, and all-time high is here 37,700. So these two are the major resistance for Bank Nifty. It's clear. One, the resistance continued to be 36,500 near levels and 37,700 near levels. For Nifty, the first resistance will be, since it has dipped in the end of the market, you can see that the first resistance would be to overcome the all-time high that it made already, right? And after that, according to the Fib projections, if you take a swing from here, the projections, the Fib retracement, I'm not showing that right now because of time constraint, but the trend-based Fib extension, if you see, you can clearly see that it can extend to 16,000 right now. If you consider this as the swing low, the Fib extension will clearly show that the next resistance will be at 16,000. Now, what about the support levels? That's clearly marked here. The support levels of the Nifty is 350, 15,400 levels, right? Those are the previous resistance areas, right? And after that it is 1550. This is also previous resistance area. Bank Nifty, we already saw that the resistance will be previous swing highs, and the supports will be 35 and 33,800. These are all previous resistance areas. So this is 34,300, and then there is the moving average 50 and 100 moving average if we take, that also can act as support in both the indices, right? Now moving ahead, what all things we can see is the open interest. Now that we have seen the charts properly, we can look at how the open interest data is, what exactly the open interest is saying. Open interest is saying that 15,700 is a support and 16,000 is the resistance for this June 10th expiry. You can clearly see that it is 16,000 the resistance, and the support, the highest put rating is 15,700, highest call rating is 16,000, right? You can see that calls are unwinding. Where is the call unwinding? Look at that, what happened yesterday. It's 15,700. All the resistance call rating had unwind heavily, right? That's something that you have to keep in mind. An open interest for the bank and the PCR also. 1.2 PCR is like it's still bullish, right? But look at what is PCR of bank. This 0.63 is bearish, right? Overall, the open interest data also showing it's bearish. Right? 35,500 is still not converted. Huge call rating there. It's all resistances up here till all-time highs met. All these are resistances. So it's going to be bearish. It is in sync with what we saw in the market, in the charts, right? PCR's difference, right? Open interest difference. There is a, right? That's a major difference in the support and resistance levels from the open interest that we can see. PCRs tell one is bullish and one is not. India VIX again fell down yesterday to 15.4, right? 15.4 India VIX this is what happened yesterday in India VIX, right? It's 15 point, it's coming down. The fear and the greed is less. It's good for the buyers, but sellers can take a call when it is rising up and then mean towards the general trade. So at that crash point for swing trades, sellers also benefit, right? Foreign institutional investors investment, what happened yesterday? Clearly it was small buying, small selling. One in the cash market, only 200 crore rupees were sold, and here you can see that DIS on the contrary did a heavy buying of 1,000 crores. That is exactly what happens from it. So that gives hope that the Fed is not heavily selling, and DI is there here to support. Look at the global markets. What's happening here is SGX today morning is saying that it is a flat or bearish slightly, right? So we can open the opening may not be a gap up like yesterday, maybe flat, never know. There is a chance that since Singapore exchange is showing that it is flat and bearish slightly, it may be opening here also likewise, possibly. Now the Nasdaq did move up, did well, and the Dow Jones, opposite of Nasdaq as usual, bit slightly bearish, not too much, and S&P index is flat or not very bullish or bearish, right? It's flat. So US markets, there's no surprise actions that has happened there. Gold yesterday slightly bearish, again hit the resistance and then hovering around that same place. And dollar index was yesterday dipped actually, right? After it made an attempt to move up, for 2 days there was a dip, but it was still still at the 90 levels, holding as a major support zone. And the USD INR pair is has done nothing much yesterday, but it ended up in green. So it is still attempting to get to the 73 levels is what that is what is happening. So overall global markets are there's no major bearishness seen anywhere there, and it may be a flat open today. So that's a wrap up. So there is bullishness in the market, that's evident from the momentum and the trend indicators clear, right? Candlestick patterns are slightly indecisive, right? So the previous highs are broken by any chance, right? Neither of the indices just can go long, but this is not a market for shorting for sure. Look at the momentum and look at the the bullishness that's around. Do not dare to do a short even in intraday, because it can get bought as it dips at any point. Yeah, so basically watch out for the price action in the Bank Nifty. Yeah, Bank Nifty was not supporting the few days because although Nifty had moved 100 plus points many times, Bank Nifty still was moving hardly 200 250 points. So the moment the Bank Nifty stocks start supporting the Nifty, then it would easily close 16,000. It's hardly hardly 200 points away from all-time. It is the psychological 16,000 points, which possibly might get blocked this week. The bullishness continues like that. That's all, friends. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you like the video, and provide us feedback in the comment section on what improvements can be made. Happy trading and good day.